Hello, my name is Shukri Abdi, and for my Teach 1 assignment in HAP 725 with Professor Alemi at George Mason University, I will be answering question number 3 on probability and distribution. Question number 3 asks that we make a histogram of the rate of complications for hip-knee replacement patients at different hospitals using data provided to us. So once you've downloaded that data, you should be seeing something like this. The first thing I did was select what we're measuring for, rate of complications for hip and knee replacements. Next, I wanted to calculate the rate. To do so, I went ahead and divided the score by the denominator. And if you just right-click on the square box right here, it'll populate the remaining fields for you. What I did next was I went ahead and copied this field into a new Excel sheet along with our score, and our rate. That way, it's a much cleaner look. And from there, I filtered it to show me anywhere where data was showing as not available. And what I want to do is clear out those values. So what I did was I selected all. And if you hold Control and Shift and the down arrow, it'll highlight all the way to the bottom of your page. I right-clicked and I deleted the entire row, all these rows. So I should only be left with hospitals that have scores. This may take a while. There's well over 1,000, or I believe maybe slightly under 1,000. So while this is still cleaning up, I'm gonna go ahead and open up my Excel sheet, the one that I've already created for this class. All right, there we are. So as I was mentioning, you could see the hospital name, you could see the score, the rate, and what I did next was I wanted to calculate the max and the min for my rates. So in doing so, what I did was I entered a formula. I said equals max, and in the parentheses, I went ahead and highlighted C2 down to C2713 down to the bottom, and indicated that the max value for the rate is 0.156. From there, I determined what the min would be, and the min is 0.00024. From there, I went ahead and created my bins from 0.01 being the lowest down to slightly above the max, which would be 0.2. What I did next was I went ahead and selected data analysis because we're going to create a histogram. If you don't see this option under data, you can add it on by going to File, Options, Add-ins, and it should be right up here. And you go to Excel and you click on Go, and then you could check off Analysis Tool Pack. Select OK. I am not going to do this because I've already done so, and you should see the data analysis option populate here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and click on our data analysis. You're going to want to select the histogram. Click on OK. So it's asking us for the input range, and the input range would be my rate. I included the name rate along with all the values from C2 down to C2713. I went ahead and inserted my bin range from 0.01 down to my max, what would be above my max, 0.2. I went ahead and clicked on labels because I want my labels to show. For my output range, I wanted the chart and the histogram to appear on the same page in column J. And I went ahead and clicked on chart output. When I did that, and I'm not going to do that because I've already done that. When I did that, columns J and K appeared along with my chart, my histogram. So in looking at my histogram, we could see that there were about 980 hospitals who fell into the range of 0.01. There were about 17 hospitals who fell into the range of 0.13. And if you hover over the bin value, you could also see the bin. You could also see that there's a value of 557. There's a value of 980, and it decreases the closer you get to your the closer you get to 0.2. So this concludes my presentation. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thank you and have a great day.